What's up, guys? Now in this video, I want to show what is the book that I was reading. Not that book, basically one small guide to ask 10 questions to ask to the oncologist. I decided to read it because it's probable that my dad had cancer, prostate cancer. And I believe that I will have to fight, try to convince my dad to that the right direction to heal cancer is to realize 100% raw vegetarian diet, not necessarily raw, but one vegetarian diet, because have the capabilities to clean the body, detoxify your body, to remove parasites, kill and remove bacteria, fungi. And I found here some interesting questions here. Uh, I highlight some questions as how it is not an interesting question. Is this treatment curative or palliative? Uh, it is because we are referring basically to the oncologist that it's highly probable that one oncologist recommend you chemotherapy, radiotherapy, surgery, and before to realize that to take that decision, we should be really informed about if the treatment that oncologists will offer will be good for the patient. I realized some research, as you can see if you watching my videos. I am one fanatic, basically one passionate about nutrition, about health, and of course I will go for one natural treatment using only vegetable, using only food. And in this case, the option that offer the oncologist is chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Uh, I will not choose that option because basically I know that I really don't know what happens with radiotherapy. I have not information about that, but I have information about chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is capable to kill, to disappear the tumor, but it is also capable to kill your entire immune system. That means that your tumor disappear, but also your immune system also disappear. And for a reason, after to realize when chemotherapy, the cancer return, because basically you don't have more your immune system, your soldiers that protect you. And for a reason, after disappear the tumor, the cancer return. The oncologist say, hey, the cancer return more aggressive, and the patient dead soon, really soon. There are cases I saw that are patients that died very quickly after chemotherapy, after to disappear the tumor. And there are also patients that for many years is still fighting against cancer after to realize chemotherapy. That people say, "Hey, I beat cancer," but after they are deceptionate. And it is really important to have really informed decisions. Really, for that reason, it is one interesting question for me. Another question is, what is the recurrence rate after this treatment? Of course, that is what I speaking about previously. Because the cancer return normally after to disappear the tumor, because the problem isn't that the tumor that you the problem is that you only killed with chemotherapy to fast proliferation cancer cells, but the chemotherapy wasn't capable to kill the the cancer stem cells for the reason the treatment failed. Sorry. What is the point of chemo or radiation if it is going to cure me? According to Chris, it is highly probable that the, the oncologist, the physician, will say that chemotherapy. We really don't know if the chemotherapy will work, if radiology will work. All everything depends. The problem is that the oncologist cannot offer one. Um, he can confirm that doing chemo or radiation, you will be capable to survive for a long time. In fact, nothing can offer guarantees you that you will this thing will work with you. I believe that everything has probabilities, but I will try to convince to my data to realize uh, one vegan diet, because I saw a lot of testimonies that have increased with cancer. But the thing here is that this man has found testimonies where the patient has survived after many years, 20, 20 years, cancer survivors. That is really interesting. There are people that survive, don't really survive, but they believe that are surviving because after detect cancer, 5 day with the patient with the oncologist achieved to disappear the tumor, but um, but after the tumor return, uh, and five years after, the patient is still fighting against cancer and achieved to disappear the tumor, and again appear the tumor in another side or in the same side. It is because uh, they wasn't capable to remove the root cause of the cancer. The root cause can be many things. Can be parasites, can be fungi, can be bad bacteria, toxicity. And one vegan diet, according this research, I saw a lot of videos about this man, and I test also vegetarian diet. Make it for fibromyalgia caused by parasites, and it's work. Basically, it's work. Because vegetables have the capability to clean your body, and it is impossible with another diet. I saw is impossible to eat with carnivore diet, or only eating a little bit of meat. Maybe eating a little bit will work, but if you eat one high amount of meat, if you have cancer, but will be difficult to remove that, to achieve the cancer, beat the cancer. How how another interesting question is, how would drugs Would drugs that make me sick give me a better quality of life? How would drugs that make me sick give me better quality of life? Because the chemo, I don't know how to work radiation still, but the chemo is create one really side effect, really ugly side effects that not provide quality of life. How much time do you think I have to live if I do this treatment? That is the same thing that I was speaking about. Uh, Basically, many people achieve to remove tumors, but after they are not capable uh, to fight to beat cancer um, because they wasn't capable to remove the root cause of the cancer. For a reason, you should ask how many times I do you believe that I will live after to realize your treatment. How much time do you think I have to live? How much time do you think I have to live if I do nothing? Of course, there are problems that you can probabilities that you can die, but you must to ask about what happens if you don't realize the treatment. I really don't know. I only reading this book because this man had cancer. He had that experience in his own life. Think I don't know what what may happen if if that people don't realize the treatment, for instance, with chemotherapy, with radiation. I believe that it's probable that the patient still can survive for more time even without realized chemotherapy or the radiation. But it is only my opinion. I really don't know. Because you still will have one immune system, even even you have one tumor, you also have one immune system fighting for you. But with chemo radiation, you will lose that immune system. You will lose your soldiers. And for a reason, I saw some cases where after to realize chemo or specifically chemo. I don't know nothing about radiation. Patient die after 6 months. Really, really quickly died the patient. Another question: what is the 5 years disease-free survival rate for my specific diagnosis with this treatment protocol? I is the same that I was speaking about. There are many people that achieve to remove tumors, but they can't beat the cancer because always they are not removing the root cause of this cancer. Can be many things: parasites, bacteria, fungi, electricity, chronic stress, uh, electricity by your environment. Maybe there are a lot of fabrics where you live, where you live. Can be a mix of all these things that I said. You have nutrition deficiencies. That is the root cause. Your body don't need your body. The root cause of your disease is not absence of therapy. Root cause of your decisions. Uh, bad 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 things that is happening in your body. That bad things that in invading in your body for parasites, bacteria, fungi. But you don't know that. You should, in these days, you must be informed overall if because are really valuable information. I if I if I never found this information, I suppose that I maybe, of course, maybe I had cancer because I was really bad, really bad. I lose the capability to walk. I had a lot cramps in my legs. I was using crutches. I had problems in my knee. I had one really chronic gastritis. The gastritis almost killed me. I was so for almost 1 year. In my case, the root cause of my disease was constipation, and this constipation was caused by parasites. And I had constipation because I was trying to get one job as software engineer. I couldn't to get, and that create one stress. I had bad decisions. For a reason, I almost died. I had a constipation for a reason. You must to find the root cause of this, and the root cause of your disease is not absence of chemotherapy. And the doctor is highly probable that will not say that. How much does chemotherapy contribute to 5 years survival? What about 10 years survival? Ooh, it is really interesting to saw one a patient with these characteristics. I found one. I found one person that is fighting with cancer. Two persons that I fighting against cancer for 10 years. But the problem is, I will show one around. I don't know. Uh, I read answer. Yeah. It is a man
Felicidades,
that
ya
is
has dado el
fighting with
primer
cancer
paso
for
informándote sobre todos los beneficios que
13
ofrece
years.
Alemania para...
13 years.
Hola, hola, gente.
13 years fighting for my life with Emilio Betancourt. It is the man I want to show you. I will show on Instagram the true. Oh, you can see here. This man
Perdió una pierna.
has cancer from. This man was very young. From, if I remember good, he had cancer from 12 years old. He he lose one leg because his parents decided to remove one his knee because cancer started in his knee. And it is
Un pulmón.
he was fighting using chemotherapy. He lose one leg after the cancer appeared in one lung. After the cancer realized one surgery, and after the cancer appeared again in one bone in the chest. I don't know how to say it in English. Okay, I need to check. Rep. It's really rep. It is not uh, renowned in Spanish, but in Spanish I want to be sure of it. Rep also. Kidney. Okay, really, it's really different. It don't matter. But the thing is that appear cancer in his rep, remove cancer, and after appear cancer again. It is it is because they wasn't capable to remove the root cause of cancer. Don't matter what was. It is the most warrior person that I know in my life. I believe that I was one warrior because I was fighting for my life when I was really sick. But this, bro, I believe if we speak about only about aptitude, I didn't have that aptitude. But even so, I believe that it will not serve because they was they wasn't capable to they weren't capable to remove the root cause of the cancer. And so, this is only some of questions that I found useful questions. I will use to help to try to help to my dad. If you want to see the completely PDF, the complete guide, you can found here cancer, and after after you will receive that guide, if you enter your name and the email, and after you download the PDF because it will arrive to your email. It's really important to have to take really informed decision. Okay, guys, this is all for now. I will return after speaking more about maybe diets. I like really diets. What are the diets that can help to one cancer? That's all for now.